Coming soon, maybe, to a subway station near you, dedicated Muslim prayer spaces. Oh joy, rush hour is going to be more fun than ever. Residents of Hogtown must be wondering if they're living in Toronto or Tehran these days. First news of the Islamic Party of Ontario kicked things off in the new year, pledging a province ruled under Sharia law in which there would be no booze, no gambling, no equality, and, well, no fun. And now check out a change.org petition calling on the Toronto Transit Commission to install Muslim prayer spaces in its subway stations. Here are some excerpts of the petition that has been started by something called the Abu Abaydah Islamic Center. Quote, like meditation and exercise, prayer has been part of Muslim individuals' practice for the past 1,400 years. Muslims are obligated to pray 5 times a day, and it varies between 5 a.m. to 12 midnight, during which each prayer should be performed within a limited time frame and completed prior to the next. It's understandable that Muslims can pray anywhere. However, having a clean and private space will help individuals who can't make it home to catch their prayer more at ease while traveling with the TTC. As a community, we already have, or could continue to have, spaces like these in schools, in colleges, in universities, in hospitals, in malls, and even at the airports. Being able to have a space to pray in subway stations with washrooms will help individuals perform the ritual washing called wudu before each prayer while on their daily journey. Muslims must be clean before they pray, and masjids have washing facilities. However, any washroom with clean water can meet the requirements. In the next 30 to 60 days, we would like to collect 1,000 to 10,000 signatures for our petition to get a response from the Government of Toronto. This petition vows to get as many Muslim communities involved in the project to help raise awareness and show the need versus want. End quote. Well, at time of writing, more than 3,300 people have indeed signed this petition. Now, anyone can ask for anything, I suppose. I'd love a vintage Ferrari with a solid gold stick shifter to accommodate my need for speed and the bling bling factor. Nobody's going to give that to me, of course. But here's where things get a tad disturbing. I reached out to TTC spokesman Stuart Green. When we chatted via phone, he told me that setting aside extra space for anything in Toronto's increasingly crowded subway stations would make for a logistical nightmare. Still, he promised to look into the petition, and sure enough, here's the TTC's official response. Quote, to follow up, as I thought, we have not been presented with a petition on the matter you are asking about. If we do, we would have to review it in the context of what was being requested at that time, end quote. So they'll think about it? And why does a petition have to be presented first? Why isn't the answer an outright no? Where's that, speech about separation of church and state? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Subway trains run on a third rail, and anything Islamic these days can make for a public policy third rail too, I guess, because there's nothing worse than being labeled as an Islamophobe. I reached out to Mayor John Tory's office as well. Haven't heard back, but I have a queasy feeling here too. After all, as we reported in 2017, Toronto City Hall was going ahead with a Muslims-only intern program. So while diversity is our strength and discrimination is bad, apparently some discrimination for a particular type of diversity is good, I think. My take, hey, I say let's go all in when it comes to reasonable accommodation, even for those who can be most unreasonable, which is to say, how about we have Muslim-only subway cars complete with water troughs to ensure those clean feet? Wow, talk about a soul train. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, have you heard you can listen to all Rebel shows as a podcast? Please go to therebel.media/listen.